Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 16, verse 10. And this is slightly triggering for me in terms, not very, but like I don't know. Somehow I'm able to overcome it, and I'm not quite able to understand why I'm able to overcome. I think what I'm trying to say is that I'm feeling like I should be triggered by these last few verses in this verse, but I'm not, and I'm surprised that I'm not. But I'm feeling like I should be triggered. So, is it possible then, in that case, that there are things that I'm triggered by now that I may not be triggered by in the future? Because I think if I had read this earlier, I would have been triggered, and that's why I'm feeling like I should be triggered. And how come I'm not triggered? So this is very interesting for me to hear. Anyway, so let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna and beg him for his mercy, and then read the verse together, and I'll explain in more detail what I'm talking about. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us understand this verse, and if there is anybody who is triggered, please help them get to the point of going beyond the triggers so that they can understand what you're trying to say. And please help me also understand in a more concrete way as to why I'm not triggered right now. And please help me work through this, and please help me come closer. Please help us come closer to you in in whatever speed you think. But I would say I want to say very fast, but like in whatever speed you think is fit for us. But yes, I'm impatient and I want to say fast now, please, now. Okay, even though it's scary because it means that I'll be giving up everything, and I don't want to as of right now, but I want you more than anything. Anyways, okay, let's read the verse together. काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहाद् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते शुचिव्रताः. Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige, the demoniac, thus illusioned, are always sworn to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent. Okay, so there are a few things here. They have insatiable lust, they have pride, they have false prestige, and they're illusioned, which they are doing unclean work, and they are attracted by the impermanent. So and what he's saying basically, although people are gliding towards hell, they consider themselves very much advanced. And here also they're giving vent to insatiable lustful desires and impure etheric hearts, and attracted to fleeting pleasures. They are mean, selfish, arrogant, and go contrary to what's okay. So here is what the trigger is. I know somebody who I value and respect immensely. She is in the material world. She's a coach, and she speaks, she knows how to have wonderful relationships. She helps people a lot, but she drinks, she eats meat, and she's going after lots and lots and lots of money, right? So now the question is, like, I respect her a lot, right? So the question is, should I be triggered? Should I be triggered for her, or should I be triggered for people like that who don't know about, how important it is to be vegetarian, or who don't know the pitfalls of drinking and addictions like that? I mean, she's not addicted, of course, but she's going on a very, very good path of helping people, and also she's going after money. Like she's going after a lot of money. She talks about luxury and all that, like as a very good thing. Like the austerity thing is not there. um, it's so actually when I started the Krishna consciousness journey, she was the first person I wanted to talk to and ask, like, what do you think about this thing, about giving up everything, and about, like, I mean, so, and at that time I was confused. For a while I was confused because I respected her so much and other people like her. There's so many people in the coaching industry, right? Like Tony Robbins and things like that, who I like and I respect. So Tony Robbins is the same thing. I mean, Tony Robbins is not fully vegetarian. I think he eats fish, or I don't know if he stopped eating fish or what. And he probably drinks. I don't know if he drinks. He probably eats meat. I mean, we just talked about the fish. But he's going after a lot of money. He's wanting to make a lot of money. He's a businessman. So are they demoniac people? Demonic, I don't even want to use the word demonic. Forget about it. Like, I'm not going to use the word demonic because it's too much. I mean, it's too strong, and I don't know. I'm not liking it. So actually, okay, let's read the Bhaktivinoda Thakur thing and then I'll come back. So we are on 16:10. Those persons who have taken refuge in unquenchable lust, who are hypocritical, proud, and intoxicated, who take vows in an unclean state, become infatuated by material things due to bewilderment. Okay, so now I'm going to get off of this. Okay, so now the question is, what is, I mean, is those people are going on a path towards building good relationships and towards building love. They have good relationships with people, right? They have great relationships with their friends, with their spouses, with their parents, with their siblings. They have great relationships with the world at large, mostly. But they are going after all of this stuff. So, okay. I'm a little confused. I'm thinking through this right now with you guys. I don't like calling them asuri or demoniac, but let's say they're going down the path of non-godliness, which they are, right? Because they're going after the lustful desires or money or all of that kind of stuff. And they value very much about, like, being respected and being treated right, which everybody should be, but are they, maybe what I'm asking, maybe the question and the confusion in my mind is, are they going towards a good path or are they going towards a negative? So they are where they are, and I'm fully agreeing that, the drinking, the meat eating, all of that is very, very unhealthy and very unhelpful. But because they are on this personal growth path and because they're constantly trying to improve themselves, I guess they're going towards a good path, right? I used to drink, I used to eat meat, and I was in the personal growth world. I used to want to make money, but I found God along the way. So maybe that's what's happening with them as well. They're trying, they're on that path right now, but they're wanting to make money and they're making a lot of money. But hopefully, even though they're on this path, they will they'll work their way through it and get past it, and they'll realize all of this money does not mean anything and it does not give the happiness that they were expecting or they're hoping for, and they will find God. Or maybe it could just go either way, but the fact that they're trying to improve, the fact that they're working towards improvement, probably means that they will find their way to God. I think they believe in God. Both of them, Tony Robbins and that girl that I'm thinking about, they both believe in God. So maybe this is where they are, but they're working towards finding God. They're working towards being good people, and therefore they're going to find God, and then eventually they will give up all of this stuff. Okay. I don't know if I managed to even make my confusion clear or if I managed to answer it. I'm feeling clearer in my head. But anyways, wish you all a really, really, really beautiful day, filled with lots of Krishna's mercy. Radhe Radhe.